Hey guys, Felix here from JNC, and I'm here with Jose Santiago. Jose, what did you do today?
I got third at the Connecticut Regional, playing Kashtira.
Okay, what was your record?
I went 7-1.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead for the profile.
Yep. So again, I played Kashtira. I got the deck lended to me. Shout out Felix. Just been playing the past like 2 days. So triple unicorn, triple Fenrir, two Rise Heart. I didn't want to play three of it because I think the way you lose with this deck is just like you just open up like cards that aren't these. So I decided to cut this for another card that would get me to like a unicorn, which was a set rotation, is what I cut the third one for. So yeah, and then I played two Scareclaw Kashtira. I think this one was just strictly better than the Telement one. I didn't play that one, decided to forego it. I played Ogre because I played the Chaps and because it's really good. Yeah. Triple Ash Blossom, Stop Book of Eclipse, really good into the Brandon matchup. I never made Baron with it by normal summoning it, but I guess I could come up as well. Triple Prosperity, card's crazy. Triple Planet, Triple Birth, card's also crazy. And I only played two Theosis. Yeah, I just didn't want to clog my hands with too many cards that I could only activate once, and I just wasn't a fan of playing three of this card. It felt cloggy. It's a card that requires you to see another card in order to be able to play, whereas I think the deck is really good when you can have one card that lets you play, and then the rest of your cards can be like defensive cards or cards that interact with your opponent. So I played Terraforming, Set Rotation, and this card. This card was really cool. It gives you access to the Scareclaw monster. Also, it has a relevant effect where if you summon your guys in defense, you can actually pop stuff. Came up in like a couple matchups. Also, if you draw a Set Rotation, basically shuts off their imperms and evenlies. So that was pretty nice. Yeah. Triple Book of Eclipse. This card was insane. You just kind of have to play it. You don't want to lose to the mirror match. And it's just good into other matchups as well, like Sword Soul. This will always bait a Baron. This card's just nice. Like, or they'll just like whenever you use this and they have a Baron, they'll just let you put it face down and then without using the effect, and that's fine too. Two Book of Moon. This card was really good. Two Lance. I didn't want to play three of this. It's not really a starter, and while it is good going second, it has like niche applications, but it's also not that great going second. So I decided to only play two. Two worked out pretty well. Also worked out as far as the side deck ratios for what I wanted to side in and out in certain matchups. So that's why I only played two. Triple Impermanence. This card just feels kind of okay into every matchup. It feels like a safe hand trap to play. Also, it doesn't play into cards like Talents or Thrust, so that's really good. So I was a fan of this card. And then both traps. I was ending on the minimal board of just like Rise Heart, Search Trap, have Birth, and have like infinite follow-up. And then if I had like one or two non-engine, that was really good. Another reason I wanted to play multiple of the Scareclaw guy was because in situations where you like have this, they like out your a Rise Heart, it's in the grave. You need a way to be able to like banish it, and then you can flip this, and then activate this to banish it, and then like use this to summon back the Arise Heart, and that's really good. So that's a cool interaction. Also, this card's insane. I just want to read this to make sure I'm getting it right. But my opponent in like round 7, he actually Change of Heart stole my Arise Heart when I had this set, and then he like summoned like 3 to 4 monsters trying to go for game, and I flipped this, and he had to like banish them all. It was actually crazy. This card works if your opponent is the one that has the Kashtira Exceed as well. This card was crazy. Yeah. This deck is also kind of cool because like while it's not the hardest deck to play, it's also not the easiest. Like it has a lot of niche interactions, and you can like lose a lot of incremental advantage if you don't know like what you're doing as far as like what your banishes and things of that nature. So it's pretty cool to play. And then for extra deck, pretty much the only extra deck card that matters. 3 Rise Heart, 2 Shangri-Ira. I think I locked literally 1 zone the whole day. I never locked zones. I wanted to do it if I knew what the person was playing, but I just never did, so it is what it is. But this card matters. This card doesn't matter as much. This card's really good into like the Labyrinth matchup, because if you have the field spell, you can like put this into EMZ, of course, and you just trigger this every standby phase, and they have a hard time dealing with it if they don't have like a big Welcome into Grave setup. And you just like pop all their stuff, even under Skill Drain, so it was really good. Double Zeus. Didn't go into this as much as I thought it would either. But you still gotta play 2. This card's crazy. Big Eye. Everyone always banishes this off with the Abolsis or Unicorn. This card, never made once. This card, never made once. To banish off Prosperity, never made once. And then for the side deck, Triple Lancia. This card was insane. Really good. Came up against Flunder. Comes up in the mirror match. Yeah, not much to say. It's just a good card. Triple Shifter. I still wanted to play this. I know the Dark World deck has been getting a lot of popularity recently, and this card's really good into that matchup. It's also it's a regional, so like it's good into the Rogue matchups as well. So I just wanted to have it somewhere exist in my deck, and the side deck felt like the right place for it. Harpies. This card becomes so much better when you have Prosperity in your deck, because you're just gonna like stack and see it a couple times. So that's nice. I played 2 Econ. This was primarily for the mirror match. This card is like the best card in the mirror. I should probably just be playing 3 of it, but it just worked out as far as the ratios go. This card is really good. It also has like, I guess, niche scenarios in other matchups, but you don't really want it as much because it's really good into the mirror because you're taking Kashtira cards. So yeah. Triple Lightning Storm. I wasn't too big of a fan of Evenly just because I didn't want to give up my battle phase. I think this deck gets a lot of value from like being able to go into battle with things like Fenrir, Unicorn, and always be able to threaten a Zeus. So Lightning Storm was really good. And lastly, Triple Barrier, because whenever you see this going first into most matchups, you can like, you're pretty much just chilling. You literally just end a lot of follow-up. You want turns to be passed back to you, and you just kill them on your crackback. Yep.
Okay, any shout-outs, Jose?
Shout out to people that lent me cards. Shout out to all my friends. Shout out to my boy Raph. I always forget to shout him out in deck profiles, but he's one of my best friends. He doesn't play Yu-Gi-Oh, but he's cool. Shout out to my team, JNC Collectibles. Best team. Shout out to Dragon Inc. Yeah, just shout out all my friends.
Yes, sir, Jose. Hey, thank you for representing.